Hello, everybody. We're playing a 1 versus 1, not against balance. Who would have thought? Um, yeah, that's really all there is to say. I'm playing Eastern Bloc for once, not playing Dutch German coalition. I did try out Nord for a while, and I knew beforehand it's most likely not gonna be my type of deck, just due to the way that just due to the units that you have available in Nord. Nord can certainly be competitive in a 1 versus 1, but I don't think it fits my playstyle. I've said it before, but in case you're curious, if you want to be really strong with Nord in a 1 versus 1, you really have to use, again, I said it before, a lot of the high end units like Longbow, Nighthawk, A10, and play in a way that people might describe as cancerous. But no, that's just how it is. It's a bit like Soviets. If you want to play successfully as Soviets, you have to play like Putin does, who does it very well. And I have a hard time playing against Putin when he's playing Soviets, at least with certain decks, or with the decks that I often play. Again, which some people might describe as cancerous, some might not. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I'm playing against Sarto, who's playing Eurocore, I believe, unspec. And for the second time now, I'm playing Eastern Bloc. Not Dutch German coalition either. I was gonna try to trick people, or you guys, I should say, into thinking I might play Dutch German again, but there's no point in doing that when it says in the video title what deck I'm playing. Anyways, this is the good side, so that's nice. I'm gonna try what I tried before, and it's pushing left with like 200 250 points, which is usually more than people bring on that side, because usually they don't expect to push on that side. So let's try that. Get some LSTR. Actually, I don't think we need. Actually, we might need a scout, because he might start with a tiger who can shoot down my Mi-17. We'll get an M2 Wilk, which should be enough when it comes to tanks. AA we don't really need because we have LSTRs. It gets maybe like Vidra and some mod shots, and that should already be enough. It's not like that it isn't a lot, but it's also isn't, barely anything, but it is not a whole lot either. Want to get some OT64s. I think I do want to start with a Lazur, so I'm not gonna go too heavy into AA for that side. I'm not necessarily start with the Lazur, but get a Lazur early. I suppose I'll send a scout over to Dimitri then. Alright. Can unload back there. Actually, let's unload you here to potentially stop MX-10s driving down there. Right. Just a gazelle. It's a panther. I hate it. I shouldn't have right-clicked on it. You don't want to do this when your plane is somewhat close to the helicopter. I killed it. It's very, very good. I should evac that for sure. think it was the spike. I didn't really see the spike firing, but considering, but looking at the damage that it got, can't really be a Roland or a Crotal. Maybe a VDA, either a VDA or a base Kephart Eye, if I had to guess. Oh please! Ah, get fucked me then. Ah, very nice, very nice. That's what I wanna see. Oh! He's pushing here, okay. I think he was kind of expecting my push here. Well, not necessarily expecting, but basically covering himself if I were to push there. By pushing on that side. Okay, the LCR hit, that's important. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, that's potentially that Crotal. Yeah, missed the first shot. Right. Oh, they have an MX-10 here, I think. Yep. Certainly looks like it. Really slowing him down on the left. Though I should certainly reinforce it a bit more. Also that LSTR score, that AMX-10 squad is annoying. Nice. That's why I prefer the Stratum M. Well, not that's why, but that's in theory why I prefer the Stratum M. I haven't really used the Stratum M a lot, or I didn't really see a lot of action when I used it. But that's more or less the reason, because I think the Sopel would have struggled killing that P-Run. But then again, this is basically really the first time I think that it's really been used. So very, very small sample size, of course. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. It might have been a web with Milan inside, so I have to watch out for that Moderna. Yeah, I think I just heard an anti-gem. missing. As if it hit the ground, although that might have been just the Eric's. Get a supply truck for that one LSCR squad. Might not be worth it at first, but at some point I'll need a supply truck anyways. Nice, I really did not want those scouts to get into that forest and get line of sight on my Moderna. There's the Milan 3 squad. Krital. Completely forgot about that MS-17 there. I think I'll need another tank here. Nice miss. The Claire is more or less on retreat, so he'll not push there any longer, I'm pretty sure. Get some more Schützen on this side. Kind of deep in with that CV, but I think that's safer. Conquers M squad. Oh, he's not retreating after all. Maybe I should get something like well, not something like, maybe I should just get Assyria. Move this, he might potentially just instantly mortar it. Let's turn this off for now. Gepard A1. Let's get to Syria. Ooh, that's a 2A something, 2A1. I'm ordering my own mod Schützen. Actually, no, stand still, stand still. Oh, I walked a millimeter, now I can see the gap part. Oh, that's... It wasn't my intention, but it's certainly helpful. Get this, get another CV, get some more infantry. Summer 17. Didn't I get more Mordschützen for here? Those are probably 3 my strength. It's just kill the supply truck, yes, no EA there. A scout. Accidentally turned. I originally wanted to turn off the guns of the Spezialaufklärer, but in hindsight it wasn't really necessary. He pulled out again. Let's get you over there. The 2A1 showing its face again. And my Conqueror's missing. Oh, those are Conquerors, Milan 3. That's not good. Could have ended badly. Conquerors M are empty. That's not very good. His AA is really lacking, so the MI-17s can often do a lot of work. Speaking of AA, RPG-7 Master Race. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the push on the left side was the best idea. He also barely got, I think the biggest problem was he barely got any value out of his Moderna. That was a huge problem for him. He couldn't make his Moderna work. So effectively that was 165 points spent for not a whole lot. I think if he used the 2A4 instead, even though it would have been, it could have potentially lost to my M2 Wilk, I think he would have gotten more out of it because he most likely wouldn't have been as careful with the tank as he was or is with the Leclerc. But being so very careful and conservative with the Leclerc. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a Czech tank and it's, I mean, maybe the name is also used. Maybe there are some Czech people with like German names, but that's like, as in, like, maybe there's I've like, my history is bad, so maybe it's very obvious or something. But maybe there are like a lot of families in the Czech Republic or the former CSSR living with the German roots or something. But Jesus Christ, it's such a typical German name. Fucking Müller. Like, one of the most stereotypical, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with my English? One of the most stereotypical German surnames there are. I'm also floating way too many points. So let's just get a second Moderna because we can. Ooh, that's a low Moderna. At least I did kill that. AMX 13. Fuck. Still can't fucking believe that Moderna is called Müller. The fuck is going on? Sorry, I'm just speechless. Yeah, now I wanted to say in German that I don't have to smoke there. What's wrong today? I have no idea. Considering that I'm clearly winning, I don't know why I have to be so, well, even more awkward than usual. I'm not gonna get into the town, which is really not a big deal for me. I think him not having air superiority is really bad, because he clearly also uses a good amount of helicopters, mostly Panthers, but he also can't really make a Tiger work or something, even though I haven't seen a Tiger from him yet. I don't think I have to worry about anything coming up from the flanks or around the spawn, because usually he doesn't do this in just kind of random friendly hosted games. I think if it was a tournament, it would be a different thing, but I don't think he does that in friendly games. Which I generally also don't, but sometimes I do. At least I'm not, unless, you know, it's something like Scandinavia, where I sneak around the sniper squad for like beacons or something, where the whole or the deck is somewhat built around it. I generally don't do it as much, though I still do it from time to time. It's usually not really emphasis. I don't emphasize it, I should say. And these Leopard 2s having 16 front armor, not 17, is really hurting them. In this case, it didn't matter because I believe both missiles hit. But if only one miss, 16 armor is just high. Is basically the highest armor value that 30 AP heat can still one shot. So that's really bad news for him. Granted, it doesn't matter a whole lot in like over the whole Wargame or Dragon game, I should say, or meta matches, whatever you want to talk, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes against certain decks, it really matters if your tanks or your medium tanks have 16 or 17 front armor. Like the 95 point Magach or the K1. Which both have 17. The K1 has 7. It has 16 AP and 17 front armor, right? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure those are the stats. Oh, really? Let's get like a... maybe not a 2-stack, but let's just get a... Well, that was pretty one-sided. Yeah, his whole plan just didn't work out, and I got mid for free, basically. I mean, sure, I didn't have 100% control, but he clearly was on the back foot in mid. I didn't kill his Leclerc, did I? He never really moved it from his flank to mid. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. You most likely will see another game versus him tomorrow. So be prepared for that, I suppose. And I'll hopefully see you then. Maybe I should stop the recording.